Alright, that's the Sandy River. Here's a new channel cut by the Corps of Engineers. And right across there is an island called Sundial Island that stopped becoming an island because people blocked off the river here and farmed that area. They farmed that area and local industry polluted it to the point where it couldn't be farmed anymore. And then the public gets to claim it, public land. And now it's ours. And like I was like watching the protesters like protesting like state and federal lands, and I'm like, fuck you. If farmers come out here and fuck shit up, industry comes out here and fuck shit up, now dog walkers come out here and have a great time and make malt liquor videos. This is my first outdoor video of 2016. I'm not gonna do 40s outdoors anymore. Now that I got a house, I could drink 40s in my backyard for my outdoor thing. But I could have a pint outdoors, hike for a couple hours, and feel like, you know, it's no big deal to drive home. Before, like, I'd come out here and drink a 40, I'd have to spend like 6 hours out here before I felt like it was okay to drive halfway across the city. Probably wasn't okay, but I didn't dwarf it up. And as I'm older and wiser now, a little bit more moderation. Malt liquor. So 1 in 25 outdoor videos. I want to tell you about 3 bad dates. I went on 3 bad dates. I'm dating now. My celibacy is over. I thought it was like celebration, but it turned out celibacy is not like celebration. So it just makes you angry, which is the opposite of celebrating. So I went on a date with this one girl, this one woman, and I wish I could see my expression when she met me, because my look of shock was reflected in her face. She actually kind of stopped. She was like starting to lean forward and give me a hug, and my expression stopped her, because I believe none of her pictures were in the last 5-6 years. She looked, I mean, she looked like the same human being, but she didn't look like the same person. She actually looked kind of sick. Malt liquor. Somebody walking towards me, watching a guy have a malt liquor video going on. That's what they should be doing. So that was a pretty terrible date. She had sores on her neck. She was trying to cover them up. She had said something about like having oral herpes. And I looked that up, and I was like, oh, it's just cold sores. Except that you can have sores all over your body. And she had sores on her neck she was trying to hide, so yeah, no way. The next date was with like a flaming hardcore extrovert with low levels of sensitivity. She would ask me questions and not wait for the answer. She was just talking up a goddamn fucking storm. It was like not being there. I was just there to pay for drinks and quietly listen. So, you know, she's like, oh, let's go see another date. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I sent her some messages. I'm like, hey, you know, I'm not sure you understand the whole introvert thing. I'm going to send you some information. She's like, oh, I'm not looking at that information. I'm like, oh, well, I'll just do some quotes then. I'll just send you a few one-liners for you to read about. You know, it's like the best way to communicate with somebody that's a quiet person. And she's like, I'm not even going to read your one-liners. I'm like, okay, fuck. I know some people don't like to read, but you can't even read a couple sentences. Not if it means not talking constantly, I guess. So not as much an extrovert as just, you know, insensitive person. So my third date, and this was kind of hard to tell, you know, because like everyone gets nervous and they might drink too much. My third date, on our second date, got pretty fucked up. Actually drank about what I drink in a week. And actually, but she seemed like she kept it together. I'm like, oh, okay, but she seemed a little off, of course. That's a lot. And our third date, she drank so much she passed out. And I'm like, all right, well, she's dealing with some stuff. bath, whatever, and then she woke up. She said something about like sobering up, and then she's like, just kept asking me about alcohol. You got any more alcohol? You got any more alcohol? You got any more alcohol? And I'm like, oh, fuck this. Almost done with this pint. It's actually a pretty miserable day out, but I don't really mind. I actually kind of wish that I had some hip waders. I'd actually like to wade across to the island and go check out that. I mean, you walk across freezing cold water, you know you got that island yourself. Actually, even just getting wet sometimes means you're only going to see like 1 or 2 people. Freezing cold water, though, means you're going to see nobody. Oh, so my idea, if anyone's made it this far, my idea actually for future dating actually is to invest in hobbies. I'm gonna still like do the online dating thing because it's mildly fun. But I joined a scooter club and I have not done any scootering with them. I imagine as weather gets better, that'll be more enjoyable. And I wanted to reward myself with a set of leathers. I've got like a leather outfit. I got a leather suit and 2 leather jackets, but my leather suit belonged to somebody else, and it doesn't fit me. I kind of swim around inside it, and I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like the Michelin Man as I'm like biking down the street. And I couldn't afford a suit of leathers before. Now I can, so I think I'll do that. I'll reward myself with a suit of leathers and start riding with a scooter club. Oh, and the other thing I've always wanted to do, and it's an expensive hobby, is the Cowboy Single Action Shooting Society, the Cowboy Action Shooting Society. Like, I like shooting guns, and the whole idea that they dress up like cowboys and cowgirls, fuck. You gotta know those cats have a sense of humor. So, and there's like a club not far from me. So I'll go meet them and try that out. And actually, I promised myself, actually, I saved a certain amount of money, and I did. I promised myself I'd go buy a pistol when I did, and I never did. So if I buy the pistol, get like a Ruger Vaquero, a 45, as a reward. And I was also going to go get my concealed carry permit. I thought that might make it a little easier to carry things around with me. And also, I think it'd be fun to do. As well as actually go out and buy like some marijuana at a store, because like, wow, marijuana at a store? Like, I don't smoke pot, but I've got friends that do, so I can actually buy some pot, have it over at my house, and they can help themselves when they come over. But they better not bogart my stuff. Yeah. Whoop. Alright, so this is my first. Actually, I wanted to be very clear where I was at. I appreciate the rule of moving 50 yards down the river, but I don't want to do that. I want to be like in a completely different place. So this might be, I'm not going to say for sure, but this might be my only Sandy River Delta malt liquor video for the outdoor challenge. Might do like another malt liquor video out here. I just won't be a part of the challenge. Anything else to say? Actually, that's kind of funny, anything more else to say, because I noticed like Troy's talking more in his videos. He used to not like the fact that people talked in videos. Just get it down to Gregory, he used to say. Now he's a chatterbox. Anything else to say? Oh shit, what's this? I just like, a glove after glove after glove's coming out of my pocket. Single Action Shooting Society. Yeah, like the whole cowboy handguns. That'd be sweet. Double holsters. I like the lever action rifle, but I'm not the lever action rifle for 45. I think it's kind of a waste of time. I'd almost rather get like a 22 set up and do 22 competitions. Just cheaper, makes more sense. You're not going to use a lever action 45 for anything other than competitions. I do like the Coach shotgun. They do competitions with the Coach shotgun, and I can see that. And not the pump one. I actually like the double barrel. Pop them out, slap 2 more ends, whip them back up. Like those people, the pump wins over the breech loader, but the breech loader is just fucking stylish. So I'd rather not come in first and have more style. That could be on my tombstone. Oh, geez, where'd my can go? I got full. I almost littered. All right, everybody, peace out. I hope you enjoyed this outdoor malt liquor video.